Welcome in everybody. What you're seeing going on in the background here is my newest build for True Power. And what you hear in the background is my son. He is my special guest today. He is playing his Brio train game in the background. But what you're seeing going on here is a new version of True Power. I know people have been putting out lately. Ryan put out a great deck the other day, or actually as the time I was actually trying to finish this video, so I'm recording a new intro. His is a more his is a very strong build, built for this meta. Mine is built more towards post-rotation. But yeah, so guys, enjoy. We're going to go over the cards real quick, and you guys check it out, and let me know what you think. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the build, and then we'll move over to some gameplay right after. But I'm running 3 block, which is give shields to a friendly green unit. Only 1 disarm, inflict seal on an enemy unit. A new card called Suspicious Request. It gives plus 2 HP to 1 friendly unit, and if there's a friendly unit on the field with maximum growth, it gives an additional +1/+1 and shield. The new legendary Phantom Beast Slayer. It deals, or select 1 friendly unit, deals damage to the enemy unit in front equal to the selected unit's MP. If the enemy unit is destroyed by this damage, the selected friendly unit gains +1/+2. This is really good when you're running the higher cost units. The 5 cost units really work well with this. I run 3 of the new Nero. He's a human and a demon. He has a growth of 5. And at level 2 he gains plus 2 HP in combo, and at level 3 he gains +2/+3. So he becomes a 4/9 with combo. That's really good, plus the buffs from things like Sasquatch and Nico are going to make him really, really good. And even Felyne. 1 Willy Trap, it inflicts seal on 1 enemy unit, and then that unit cannot counter. The other new legendary action, Stimulating Supper, give a 1 unit death, gain plus 2 HP, but then it makes the unit a 2/2. So you can either use this on your side if something's going to be destroyed and you need a quick MP boost, or if a super big enemy comes out, even something like Orochi, this really works well against Orochi. Or they make a super big unit, this is good to reduce them to 2/2, and the cost is they get 2 MP, which is not super bad. I run 3 Sasquatch, and he's a growth 7, and he gives all friendly units +1/+2. 2 Bamboo's growth. Place a unit in your deck with growth that has an MP cost of 4 or less onto the field. If there are 3 units on the field, increase that unit's level by 1. So when you pull it, if you pull Sasquatch, if you had 2 other units on the field, he automatically levels up. Or if Nero, he automatically starts at level 2. So either way, that works very well for this deck. 2 Iris. She's a machine, and she has shield and an MP 50 boost. Then Artificial Artifact, or Advanced Artifact X, and in the back.
I got myself.
You did, bud. In the background, you hear my son. He's my special guest today. He's playing his Brio train game in the background, so that's him. Say hi, Tian.
Hi.
He said hi. So Advanced Artifact X is the next card, and he's a legendary. When played, give another random friendly unit plus 5 HP, and on victory he gains the ability of the defeated unit. I run 2 Mogami Yoshiaki. He has a combo and grows 6, so he's kind of hard, so you want to drop him first and then 2 units next, and then use True Power on him. But at level 2 he gains 2 shields, and at level 3 he gains +1/+2 in agility, and so he would become a 3/8 with double shield and combo and agility, so he's super big, and then he'll get buffed, by the rest of it. I only run 2 Itsukis. This is just if the unit's about to die, you can ascend her over the top, or you can use her plane on this one. She has Heavy Piercing Crush, and if she's ascended, she gains +2/+3. I run 2 of the new Nico. She's a growth 5, and at level 2, she gives all friendly units +1/+1. And this is the big kicker for this deck, is the new Felyne. He's a beast and a monster, so he's that dual tribe, and he's an MP boost of 20, and after taking damage and surviving, he gives 1 random friendly unit plus 1 attack, so he can super buff your field. Combined with Nico, Sasquatch, he can just make huge, you can just make huge units. And the last card is Trinity. Trinity's kind of back on the map, especially with this new Felyne. And the new Nero combined, that really makes Trinity super good again. All friendly units gain +1/+1 for each different tribe amongst friendly units on the field. So that's the deck. We're going to go take a look at some gameplay, and we'll go from there. So this first game is actually against a friend of mine, Miles, or as the game he goes by Tails, but it's Despair, Wail, and Perish. And we keep this opening hand because it's super strong right off the bat. You have the buffs. You can get buffs out quickly, and you can True Power into something really, really strong right off the bat. So as you see, I dropped Sasquatch first because he's the main buffing unit. And I got an Iris, so that was perfect. And as you can see how my field just becomes super buff right off the bat. And here's how you see how that new Stimulating Supper works. And then here you see Felyne go to work, just start buffing the field. Like I said, this deck works quickly. Now I drop the other Felyne to keep the buffs going. And I respond with a Sasquatch and a True Power, and then you have this huge, huge field. And that's the game. This next one's fighting against Inner Demons, which is sort of making a comeback. I haven't seen it too much, but it's still really good. Again, I don't know why I mulliganed there. I should have kept that hand. But we're going to drop the Sasquatch to start. Basically now I'm just going to try to respond with units. Now if I would have kept that other opening hand, things would have been a lot better. But now I have True Power right off the bat, and it's just going to at least have me keep this field a little bit. And then I respond with that Supper card to make it a 2/2, make that Dante very ineffective, because the Dante will die now. So as I can tell as I'm going, this is a growth-based fight against Inner Demons, and this is a super strong deck still. And I have no seal to deal with this, but we're going to work with it. I decide I can't wait at this point to keep the field going. He gives me an opportunity to bring cards to my field. And luckily I get another Sasquatch, which starts buffing. And here I'm able to use, because I have a full growth, I'm able to buff and shield at the same time, and I luckily pull a seal. And as you can see, that Felyne's just buffing this field. This field gets buffed quickly with this version of the deck. So he uses Fade, and we're going to see what we get. But we still have this super buff field. And he decided I'm going to blast this thing with X. But he's going to survive because he has the growth health. And of course it hits X down bottom. As you can see, I leveled Nero up, but it's too late for him to do anything, and that's game. Alright, this is against a Dungeon deck. Dungeon's making a huge comeback with all the new cards. I decided to keep this hand, I believe, because it's just super growth strong right off the bat. I can drop Nero, or I can drop Sasquatch first and work from there. Either way, I have a way to buff my field and keep everything going. And he's going to do damage right off the bat, which is fine. I'm not too concerned about all this damage he's doing to the field. And I really got lucky there that I dropped X at the same time that he dropped Himiko, because then he buffed my units on the field, he ended up dying, but the rest of my field got to stay. And then I'm able to drop Sasquatch and use True Power on him to instant buff my field. And that's fine with me. I have Trinity sitting there if I need it, and I can put Iris out to get a 4-4 to everybody on the field. Or I can even here, I could use it if I really needed to. And there I do respond with a Trinity. And Nero survives, so he's able to go take it out. Without that Trinity, I probably wouldn't have made it through. It's other games against Shield Spire. Trinity Shield Spire is making a comeback, and then you also have this huge legendary red-green decks that come out. This is a perfect opening hand. I have Nero, Felyne, and Iris. I have a way to super buff the field, and then if I happen to pull Trinity, I'm ready to go. I also have a way to respond to strong units, such as this. So I'm going to shield Nero because I know what's going on here. I do a shield again, so he gets double shield, so he gets health because they're trying to respond. He becomes a 10-6 with shield. And as I can see, he's probably playing a human variant now, so I don't have to worry too much. And as you can see, you get buff, and that's game. So yeah, that's the deck, guys. Very fun, very powerful, very quick. Once you get rolling, once you have that initial board, you can just roll with it, and leads to a lot of surrenders and such. So that's it. Next time, guys, come back for a Team Iris video, which is going to be a Chun-Li Machines deck build. I'm probably going to have that one for you in a couple days. I really enjoy it. It's actually super fun. But take care, guys, and like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. I'm streaming now on Twitch. TEPPEN, I'm streaming twice a week, so check me out on there. I'll leave links to all that in the description. And you guys take care. Have a good one. Say bye, Tan.